It's falling off the bone. That's how juicy it is, you guys. It's falling off the bone. Timmy, is that turkey good? Timmy, can you say bye? Bye. Bye. Bye, Timmy. Happy Thanksgiving. Oh. Yay. Hi, this is Tim McGaffin II. Welcome to the Champions Never Quit cooking show. I'm going to show you the best way to make the juiciest, tastiest turkey you've ever had in your life using 11.5 pH Kangen water. I'm also going to show you the best way to create and collect the 11.5 pH Kangen water and 2.5 pH Kangen water. So basically what we're going to do is I'm going to fill up this pot with 11.5 pH Kangen water, and we're going to soak this turkey in the 11.5 pH Kangen water for up to 24 hours. One of the primary uses of the 11.5 pH Kangen water is to remove pesticides off of your fruits and vegetables. And if you look in the corner of your screen right now, you should see a clip of a video when I removed pesticides live on a local television station. And you can go to the description of this video and you can find the link to that video, and you can watch it on your own time, and you can see me removing pesticides from these tomatoes live on the air. The other or another primary use of 11.5 pH Kangen water is to bring out the flavors of your food. And so when you soak your fruits and vegetables in 11.5 pH Kangen water, it enhances or brings out the natural flavors of your food, the fruits and the vegetables. It naturally seasons the food. And when you soak meats, steak or fish or turkey, different cuts of meats, when you soak meats in the 11.5 pH Kangen water, it tenderizes the meat and makes it super juicy, and it brings out the natural flavors of the meat. And that's what we're going to do here with the turkey. And then we're also going to go over using the 2.5 pH Kangen water, which is used primarily, or one of the uses for it is to disinfect naturally, killing bacteria and viruses. So it's a disinfectant. So we're going to use that too. We're going to explain that water as well. So we're going to get started here in just a second and make the best, juiciest turkey, tastiest turkey you've ever had in your life. Okay, so here we are now close up to the Kangen Water SD501 machine. I'm going to turn it on by pressing the power button here.
Power on, Kangen Water 9.5.
So you heard it say Kangen Water 9.5, so it's on the drinking water setting. So to make the 11.5 pH water, I'm going to come down here to the strong acidic button. It says 2.5. And it says 2.5, but we're going to make 11.5. We're going to make 11.5 and 2.5 at the same time. So I'll go ahead and press this button.
Strong acidic water.
And so now, when we start to make the waters, there's two hoses here. You have the top hose. This is where the 11.5 water is going to come out. And then down here you have this bottom hose, and this is where the 2.5 water is going to come out. And so basically what we're going to do is we're going to turn on our tap water. And so I have that turned on, and now to make the waters, I have it coming out at a pretty good flow. So now I'm going to pull the diverter to divert the water to the Kangen water machine. But now, once it starts coming out, I'm going to slow it down and make it really slow, a super slow flow. And so see how slow that's coming out? And now we're going to start collecting our 11.5 water in our pot. Now we're going to put the turkey in. And then at the bottom hose here, the 2.5 water is coming out, but the initial water that's coming out isn't 2.5 yet because there's still old water in the hose, so this water isn't really acidic yet. So what I do is I get a little bit and I taste it. And I put it in my mouth because it's a natural mouthwash. And I'm actually going to try to turn it down just a little bit more and get it even slower coming out. So see how slow I have it coming out here, the bottom hose? And so I will taste it and then make sure it's acidic. So it's not quite there yet. And so now I will start collecting it because it's starting to get a little acidic there. And the machine's telling me to kind of increase the flow a little bit, so I'll just do a teeny bit.
Increase flow.
Okay, now I'll start collecting it. Because I tasted it and now it's acidic. Because if you collect it too early, it's just old water that's in this hose. And so you need to wait for the old water to be pushed out and for the acidic water to come out. And that's what I do is I put a little bit in my hand, I taste it, make sure it's acidic, and then once it is, then I start collecting it. And as that's collecting the 2.5, over here the 11.5 is filling up. And you can see we're collecting it here in this pot. And this is going to take a couple minutes, so we'll just let this fill up and then we'll come back here in a minute. Okay, so now as you can see we're almost done here filling up the pot with 11.5 pH water. And if you come down here to the bottom hose, let me get another cup here to keep getting all the 2.5. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. And I'm going to continue to collect the 2.5 water for a few seconds because there's still 2.5 water in this gray hose after you turn the machine off. Just how in the beginning we didn't collect it because it wasn't 2.5 yet. We had to wait for the old water to get pushed out. Same thing here at the end. We want to keep collecting it, and you saw I just tasted it there to make sure I got it all because there's still 2.5 water in that bottom gray hose. We want to collect it after you turn it off. And okay, so now I also wanted to make a point here before we put our turkey in 11.5 water that you want to make sure when you make these waters that you have your alright, that was the cuckoo clock. You want to make sure that you have your salt solution here. And so when the Kangen Water machine makes 11.5 and the 2.5, it uses the salt solution, basically salt water. And it will make 11.5 pH and 2.5 pH water without this, but it's not the same. For example, the 2.5 pH water that we collected down here in the bottom hose that you saw, if you don't use this salt solution, it's still acidic water, but it will only kill some bacteria. But when you use this salt and the electricity in the unit combined with water, there's a chemical reaction that happens and it actually makes hypochlorous acid. And so hypochlorous acid is different than just plain 2.5 pH acidic water. And hypochlorous acid is what kills everything. It kills bacteria, all viruses, it kills MRSA. Bleach doesn't even kill MRSA, but this does. And it's a natural mouthwash. You can put it in your mouth, it's going to kill the germs in your mouth, but you can't put bleach in your mouth. But hospitals in the US, lots of times they have problems with MRSA because they're using bleach, which doesn't kill MRSA, but this does kill MRSA, and it's all natural. And this also kills flesh-eating bacteria. So if you ever get a problem with flesh-eating bacteria, if you soak your whatever area is infected with this water around the wound area, it will kill it. And this has been proven in independent lab studies. And so you want to make sure you have your salt solution. And the same thing is with 11.5. If you don't have this, 11.5 is not the same. It's with this salt, it makes it much better. It has a lot of properties that it otherwise wouldn't have if you don't have this salt solution. So make sure you're using your salt solution. Okay, so as you saw, we filled up our pot here with 11.5 pH water. We got our turkey here that we're going to put in it. I just wanted to make a note real quickly. As we were collecting those two waters, you heard the machine giving a notice of refill specified solution. In my experience, when we use hard water, it usually gives that notice a lot. When we travel with our machine and we hook it up and we use a soft water source, we usually don't get that notice. So either way, if you're getting the notice of refill specified solution or not, it's making the waters. It's just reminding you that you should make sure your salt solution in here that it's in there. And so as long as it's in there, and you're making the waters at its full strength. And so that's just all that notice was saying. Okay, and so now, as you saw me collecting the 2.5 pH water. I was collecting it out of the bottom there, and so here it is here. And we put it in a spray bottle here. And so earlier, before we started this video off camera, I sprayed the entire turkey with this, you know. And I also poured it inside the back here and swished it around. Made sure, because using this disinfects everything, so make sure it disinfects the turkey, make sure it's all clean and ready to go. Also remember to remove the giblets and the liver stuff that's in here and the neck that's in there in the turkey. Make sure you remove all that. So, but we use that to disinfect the turkey. So now it's disinfected. We're going to go ahead and put it in our pot of 11.5 pH Kangen water. And my family is primarily vegan, so I'm going to be eating this turkey entirely by myself, and I cannot wait because it's going to be the juiciest, tastiest turkey you've ever had in your life. So we'll just go ahead and put it in the 11.5 water. Make sure I'm just trying to get it into the middle of the turkey here so it doesn't overflow. There we go. Make sure the whole turkey gets filled up. Alright, and I'll take a little bit out here to have a little bit too full. And there we go. Okay, but I'll take a little bit out here in a second. So I'll take a little bit of water here, it's a little bit too full, but once I do that I'm going to put it in the fridge and I'm going to let it soak for about 24 hours. And so no matter how you're going to cook it, if you're going to bake it or you're going to deep fry it or you're going to smoke it, however you cook it, doesn't matter. But if you soak it here for up to 24 hours, it's going to be the juiciest turkey you've ever had in your life. And you don't have to soak it for up to 24 hours. You can do less, you know, overnight. But I'm going to do for up to 24 hours and put it in the fridge like this. So get ready, you guys, for the juiciest turkey you've ever had in your life. I cannot wait! Okay, so we've had our turkey soaking in the 11.5 inside the fridge for 24 hours. I've had it covered up while I've had it inside the fridge. Now we're going to take the turkey out, drain it off, prepare it, stuff it, put it in the oven. And we'll see you back here in just a second. So just real quick, I'm in the middle of preparing the stuffing, and you can see I've been soaking these chopped up onions in 11.5 pH water, and you can see the color that's come off of the onions there. So soaking your fruits and vegetables in the water helps get the pesticides off your produce and also helps to bring out the flavors, the natural flavors, and enhances the flavors of your food. And here I have the celery soaking in the 11.5 pH water. Alright, here we are! This turkey smells so good that it's tempting to make a vegan want to eat it. Come in here close and see if you guys can smell it through the screen there. And we put stuffing under the skin, and I'll cut it here in just a second. We'll start eating it up. The juiciest, tastiest turkey you'll ever have. So we started to carve the turkey, and you guys, the meat is falling right off the bone, and it is dripping juice. And so we're going to continue carving it here, and we're going to eat the juiciest, tastiest turkey you've ever had. You guys, look how juicy this is. Let's taste it here, and yes! Yes! This is the best turkey ever! Happy Thanksgiving! Remember Kangen water, and never give up.
So how many water make turkeys all this you can see?
Woo! Here you go. Is that good, Timmy? All right. Timmy said he wanted some. All right. Good job, Timmy.
I want some.
You want some more?
Yeah.
Okay. Here you go.
Yeah, that's better.
You gonna eat it?
You love that?
Eat it, Timmy.
Mmm. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye. It's falling off the bone. That's how juicy it is, you guys. It's falling off the bone. And on our next video, we're going to do it on how to use Kangen water to make vegan dishes. This is vegan ham that Cheri made. And it is really good too. Cannot wait to eat this. Timmy, is that turkey good? Timmy, can you say bye?
Bye.
Bye. Bye, Timmy. Happy Thanksgiving.
Baby.
Oh.
Baby.
Yay.